is April 21st, 2022. Here I got a call from a new customer. Says he's got a boiler that's blowing the relief valve when the boiler heats up. So that's telling me that the expansion tank is bad. They changed the relief valve a year ago, he said, and it's still a problem. He said it's in a dirt area down in the basement, so that doesn't sound good. And we're gonna go over there and see if we can help these people out, Miss Molly. See, got all kinds of sleepies there. All kinds of sleepies. Miss Molly needs constant attention. High maintenance. Yeah, you're high maintenance, Miss Molly. Yeah, you're high maintenance. Yeah, you're high maintenance. That's what the lady that gave me this dog said, that she was high maintenance. She got that right. She's got a good life with me, the little shit, though. You gotta, like, give her constant attention. Off here, the relief valve's leaking. Return and supply. Dirt floor here. It's not going to hurt if I dump a little water out, right? You can tell it's been feeding because everything's wet, you know?
Oh yeah, between the water flow and the steam. What's
steam?
Well, it ain't here now because it's been off, but the water was piping hot coming out.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's almost like a sauna down here earlier.
Wow, look at that. Anyway, let's check this tank, see if there's any pressure in it. I bet you that's the problem. I might be able to just add pressure to it if it's not compromised, if there's no water coming out of it, hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, there's nothing in it. I might be able to add pressure to it for now. 0. You want to try adding pressure to it, or you want a new tank?
Probably replace the tank.
Yeah, I would. I'd change the tank. That's because it's once it leaks, it's going to leak again.
Yeah.
Let me go run out and get another tank. I'm going to have to change that relief valve too because it's been leaking for a while. Let me go get a number 60 tank and I'll be back, okay?
This relief valve was replaced about a month ago.
Oh, it was a month ago? Yeah. All right, as long as it don't leak when I turn it back on, we'll be okay. I got to get another tank.
All right, and the valves are standard, so you got that sitting.
I got the valve in the truck. Okay. I don't have that tank because that's a big tank.
Yeah.
So if I put a 30 tank in there, it's not going to do it. I need a bigger one. Let me go get a 60, okay? And I'll be back. This right here is done properly, right?
Yeah.
So what happened was this tank is compromised, right? 16. So that's 4, that's 6 years. So we drained some water out, and then that's what was, when you heat water it expands, and it was blew the relief valve. Oh, Yeah, see, it's full of water. Oh, good. So when I got here, the power was off, and that relief valve was still blowing, right? So
It was dripping, it wasn't going as fast as it had been.
I think we should change the relief valve too. If you want, I could try to fill it with that old relief valve in there and run it and see what happens, but it seems compromised to me.
It seems odd that it would fail so soon after it was just replaced.
What was it?
I said it seems odd that it would fail so soon after it was just replaced.
Yeah, well, what happened, the guy said it was making steam and blowing steam out. It's a rubber in there. So if it gets compromised or a little bit of dirt, it ain't gonna seal properly. Any kind of relief valve that's faulty like that has to be changed for safety reasons. Well, we could try to fill it and see if it's all right. I mean, you're saying it's only a month old, this thing?
Just about,
I thought you said on the phone it was a year old.
well,
I said less than a year because I didn't know.
All right, well, let's try filling. Let's try filling it. All right, so we got the new tank in there. Oh, I got it off right here. So we'll fill it here. So look at it, it's already starting to leak. See it? It's gonna go.
Yeah.
It's already leaking. See it? No good.
All that time.
Yeah, once you start running it and it's leaking, and I mean, I didn't even run it. I just put the filter. I just started filling it, and she started dumping right away. I'm not the type of guy to tell you something you don't need. You know what I mean?
I want to move your camera just in case.
Well, what's the matter with it?
If any water comes out.
That'd be fun. Now, who did this? Did you guys do this?
no. Don and Randy,
One of your buddies?
the people that work for the people we buy the oil from.
Okay. We'll look at it and see what it looks like, but once it starts blowing steam and stuff out it, you know, I mean, all it takes is a little bit of shit behind it to get behind there, and there's a spring in there. I mean, if that spring is compromised, just because it's new, it don't mean it's good, right? You ever hear that saying? I did notice the oil line is in the concrete also.
Yeah. Which the,
Unless you got an OSV valve at the tank, that's not legal.
there is a tank, there is a valve at the tank.
There is an OSV valve?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good then.
Yeah, I had to get a
Because we just
certificate.
had a certificate for that. It's to get new insurance and
Well, as long as it's an oil safety valve, because what happens is that any kind of oil spills falls under the homeowner's insurance. So if there's no oil safety valve at the tank and you got a unprotected oil line like that, if you do have an oil spill in the ground, they won't pay for it. Just so you know. But you said there's one there, right?
yeah.
Okay. She's still leaking. Not supposed to have any water in it. See all the water in there? Okay, let's try it again. Just curious on what the hell's going on with this. Let's even. You can tell it's been leaking. It's all rusted in there.
Filling up the chamber until water.
We're filling it. It's coming out the air vent and it's off right here.
Yeah.
So, well, you can see this thing's been leaking for a long time. See it? All right, so we're off there. Could open this back up. This one's open. Turn it on and see what happens. I mean, you can't have it dumping water down here like that. That's crazy, right? Valve, but it didn't change the tank. The tank is what was causing the valve to be compromised, right?
Yeah.
So, and this is a big tank. That's a 60. And the pressure here on the boiler take a little while to fill up.
Well, we still got the.
Thing seems to be. Alright, so we're saying 18 pounds here. Your tridicator's not working. But you can see I got 18 pounds here. See it? So as we heat water, what was happening before, when you heat water, it would heat up over 30 and that relief valve would stop blowing. But your tridicator's not working. That's alright, as long as it's working and we're good with it, right? Seemed to be working before and all of a sudden now she just...
You got the air vent on the top of that open?
Yeah, we could shut that if it starts leaking. As long as it's not leaking, but if it starts leaking we could just shut it off, right?
Yeah, well, I remember you opened it up.
I opened it to let the air out.
Yeah.
Somebody did shut it, but if it starts leaking, you can just shut it off with pliers, okay? And you're gonna be good now. Like I said, you might have to bleed the upstairs again.
Yeah.
You know how to do that?
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to double check. It's good to double check things.
Rather have you check it, not in, or have it turn out to be nothing.
Well, I had to change the relief valve. You seen it was bad.
Yeah, as soon as you put just the house pressure.
As soon as I started putting water to it, boom, she started going.
Slightly complicated.
Don't seem to be leaking. I think you're okay. And you did the cleaning, yeah. You got a guy doing an oil burner cleaning. You got to have it cleaned every couple of years, right?
Yeah.